Have you ever pondered the intricacies of divorce and property division? It's more complex than you might think. The process of splitting assets during a divorce can become a labyrinth of legalities. From the division of assets in community property states to the judicial discretion exercised in others, the landscape is diverse and often puzzling. In the thick of this complexity, there's a concept that plays a pivotal role: the date of separation. But what exactly is this date of separation, and why does it hold such significance in divorce cases? In the tumultuous world of divorce proceedings, the date of separation is a beacon of clarity. But what is it exactly? The date of separation is the point at which a married couple ceases to be a unit and begins to live separately. This date is significant as it marks the boundary for determining property interests. Simply put, assets acquired after this date are considered separate property, while those obtained before are deemed community property. However, determining the date of separation isn't always straightforward. It's not just a matter of circling a date on the calendar. In fact, it's often a subject of contention between the separating parties. This is where the court steps in, applying a twofold test: the objective and subjective tests. The objective test looks at when you physically started living apart. But in these financially challenging times, maintaining two separate residences isn't always feasible. So even if a couple is living under the same roof, they can still be considered separated if their conduct demonstrates an unambiguous and objectively ascertainable physical separation. But physical separation isn't enough. The subjective test comes into play here, inquiring into the intention behind the separation. It answers the questions: when did you decide the marriage was over? When did you no longer want to stay married? This intent, combined with the objective findings, gives the court a clearer picture of the date of separation. As you can see, the date of separation is a critical factor in the divorce process, impacting the division of assets and shaping the future financial landscape for both parties. In the maelstrom of a divorce, understanding these legal nuances can provide some much-needed stability. We've unraveled the complex knot of divorce and property division, highlighting the crucial role of the date of separation. This date, often contested and tricky to determine, marks a pivotal moment in property interest determination. Essentially, property acquired post-separation is considered separate, while pre-separation assets are deemed community property. Remember, it's not just about physical separation, but also the intent to end the marriage that courts consider. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when navigating the turbulent seas of divorce and property division. Until next time, stay informed and stay strong.